Just like the cost of food, utilities, and services, home prices across the globe are increasing day by day. Median price for a mid-sized house in the United States has reached a staggering $410,000. Similarly, home prices in other first world nations like Canada, Australia, and most of Western European countries has quadrupled in the last 10 years or so. In comparison, there are still places where buying a mid-sized home remains relatively affordable. Sure, these prices seem expensive for the local buyers, but for overseas investors, these prices represent a bargain. So in this video, we've highlighted some of the best countries to purchase affordable property, ranked according to the median listing price for a mid-sized house. Average price for a decent mid-sized house in all of these countries is way under $250,000 US. Moreover, foreign nationals are welcome to invest in the local real estate market of these countries, and some even offer lucrative tax incentives or residence visa to overseas buyers. So here are the top 15 countries to buy cheap property in 2025. Number 15, Montenegro. The property market in Montenegro is uniquely distinguished by its breathtaking Adriatic coastline, picturesque medieval towns, favorable investment climate, and increasing demand from discerning international investors seeking a hidden gem in the heart of the Balkans. Median prices in its prime areas like Kotor, Budva, and Tivat tend to be on the higher side of the spectrum, while prices further south near its coastal areas of Bar and Ulcinj are considerably cheaper. Currently, the median listing price for a mid-sized house in its main cities and localities is estimated to be between $225,000 to $385,000 US, while median price for a seafront two-bedroom apartment in a newly developed complex is set to be around $200,000 US. When buying a home, no special permit is required, and any foreign citizen can become the owner of a home, whether it is an apartment, house, or commercial premises. The tax on the purchase of real estate is about 3%, and annual taxes on property ownership remain at a minimum of 0.25%. Number 14, Greece. The Greek property market has always been a favorite among overseas buyers, mainly to those hailing from the UK and North America. Affordability, coupled with favorable buying policies, has attracted these international buyers. Places like Athens, Patras, Thessaloniki, and popular islands like Santorini, Corfu, and Crete are hot spots, witnessing more foreigners purchasing property. Average listing prices in most of its prime areas have risen by 11% in just the last 7 years and are expected to appreciate even more in the coming years. Seafront homes command a premium, while houses further inland are way cheaper. The current median home price, according to its local realtor websites, is estimated to be around $240,000 to $380,000 US for a mid-sized home. But be aware, documentation can be a nuance in Greece, and engaging the services of a lawyer is highly recommended to navigate such complexities. Moreover, the Greek government has implemented favorable policies to attract foreign investment. The Golden Visa program, for instance, grants residency permits to non-EU nationals, typically with a minimum investment of €250,000. Number 13, Italy. Italy is the third most popular tourist destination in Europe. Many foreign buyers purchase a property with the intention of turning the estate into a holiday, retirement, or even a permanent retreat. Some even seek to earn profits with the scope of deriving an income from short rentals to tourists. Buying a residential property in the historical center of its main cities can be expensive, but in contrast to its costly cities, southern Italy is very cheap, and nowadays the real estate market in its regions like Puglia, Sicily, Calabria, Campania, and even the island of Sardinia is in high demand. As a whole, the current median price for a mid-sized home in all of Italy is estimated to be between $220,000 to $330,000 US. But be aware, only foreigners from countries with reciprocity agreements in Italy can purchase property. Countries such as the UK, the US, Canada, Australia, and all EU nations have these agreements already in place. Another thing to note is that the initial registration tax and transfer fees are a bit high in Italy, while annual property tax is a mere 0.7%. Number 12, Costa Rica. Owning real estate in Costa Rica offers numerous advantages, including opportunities for a second home ownership, retirement havens, vacation retreats, adventure pursuits, and investment opportunities within a vibrant market. The country's natural beauty, stable government, and thriving economy are just a few reasons people are drawn to it. Furthermore, property buyers are given many rights upon making the purchase. These include the right to residency, conducting business, opening bank accounts, and the potential to earn rental income. The real estate market in Costa Rica boasts a variety of attractive locations for property investment, including the coastal areas of Guanacaste, the Central Valley, and the capital city, San Jose. Its median prices are increasing at a rate of 4% annually, with the current average in between $192,000 to $290,000 US for a mid-sized home. Apart from freestanding houses, apartments are the most popular choice among overseas buyers. Median price for a two-bedroom condo overlooking the sea comes out at around $215,000. Number 11, Dominican Republic. Located in the Greater Antilles Archipelago, the Dominican Republic occupies most of the island of Hispaniola, with Haiti occupying a section of the western side of the island. It has long been one of the most popular countries in the Caribbean for real estate investment, and impressively, nearly 8% of property purchases this year have been made by foreign-born residents. Most international buyers often choose to buy in one of its gated housing complexes. But properties in these gated communities tend to be expensive in comparison to those on the outside. Nonetheless, the median home price for a mid-sized house, according to the listings on its local realtor website, is estimated to be between $178,000 to $235,000 US. When it comes to taxes, it offers a plethora of compelling incentives. Tax exemptions on property transfers and rental income are just the tip of the iceberg. Investors in tourism projects may benefit from 100% exemption from income, property, and capital gains taxes for up to 15 years. Number 10, Georgia. A transcontinental treasure at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, Georgia is celebrated for its diverse climate, rich cuisine, ancient wine heritage, and stunning Caucasus Mountains. With a low cost of living and a welcoming environment, it's increasingly popular among tourists, digital nomads, and property investors. The most sought-after place to buy a house in Georgia is its capital city of Tbilisi, with approximately a third of the country's population residing there. However, good investment opportunities can also be found in other regions, particularly in Batumi, Georgia's second-largest city and a popular beach resort, attracting both local and foreign investors. Median price is relatively cheap. Even in its capital city, one can easily buy a mid-sized home that would be rather considered luxury in a price bracket of $130,000 to $200,000 US. Surprisingly, its tax system is equally inviting, with no stamp duties on property purchases and annual property taxes as low as 0.72%. Number 9, Thailand. Thailand offers a wealth of options, whether you're drawn to the hustle and bustle of city life, the serenity of a beachfront home, or a peaceful retirement retreat. With its potential for high returns and exceptional quality of life, investing in Thai property is an opportunity worth considering. On the contrary, acquiring ownership of Thai property can be a bit daunting for foreigners. Lots of paperwork is required, and most importantly, land ownership is not allowed directly. Instead, land can be purchased through a registered Thai company, which is a relatively streamlined process. Plus, Overseas buyers can freely acquire condominiums without any restriction, making this an attractive option. The median price for a mid-sized 3 to 4 bedroom condo in its areas like Bangkok, Pattaya, Chiang Mai, and the island of Phuket is in between $110,000 to $200,000 US. Another thing to consider is that there are no tax duties on apartments, so no stamp duty and annual tax is paid upon making the purchase. Number 8. Turkey. Straddling both Western Asia and Southeastern Europe, Turkey is a transcontinental nation that offers a highly appealing housing market for foreign investors. Its real estate sector is bolstered by impressive appreciation rates, lucrative business opportunities, and a favorable exchange rate with the Turkish lira, making it an attractive option for international buyers. As the fourth most visited country in the world, Turkey is particularly ideal for those looking to invest in rental properties or short-term accommodations like Airbnbs. While real estate prices in Istanbul, Turkey's bustling urban hub, can be steep, cities like Antalya and Izmir provide more affordable options, where well-furnished, mid-sized homes and apartments are listed at a median price of $100,000 to $175,000 US. Property taxes are notably low, with annual rates averaging just 0.1% of the purchase value, adding to the financial allure. For a seamless and secure investment experience, enlisting the expertise of a reputable realtor and lawyer is highly recommended. Number 7. Serbia. Over the past 5 years, Serbia has been experiencing an increased level of direct foreign investments. This is due to its many benefits on offer. Among the key advantages are a low cost of living, an easy residence permit, and buyer-friendly taxes. Properties in almost all parts of the country are quite affordable, and it ranks as the 52nd safest country on the Global Peace Index. Average prices for real estate in its capital city of Belgrade tend to be on the higher side of the spectrum. While in cities like Novi Sad, which has a great location and decent infrastructure, prices are very cheap. Average price for a mid-sized house is in the price bracket of $98,000 to $172,000 US, and the annual property tax is under 0.4% of the assessed value. In contrast to freestanding house, apartment prices rang between $70,000 to $125,000 US in its capital city. Number 6. Albania. Compared to more established European places like France, Spain, or Italy, property in Albania provides an attractive alternative with lower costs, strategic positioning, and a rich cultural heritage. From the bustling capital of Tirana to the stunning coastal city of Vlora, the country's real estate landscape is gaining traction among investors seeking high returns and long-term value. The barrier to entry is always low in Albania. Even seafront properties are a bargain, with current median price usually around $130,000 to $155,000 US for a mid-sized house. Apartments, especially those located inland, are even more economical. Surprisingly, even seafront apartments remain accessible, typically ranging from $70,000 to $110,000 US. However, potential buyers should exercise caution. Albania's real estate market has seen instances of fraudulent practices, making it crucial to conduct thorough due diligence. To mitigate these risks, it is advisable to enlist the services of a reputable local lawyer who specializes in property law. Number 5. Colombia. Mainstream media usually portrays Colombia as some sort of crime-infested country, overrun by drug cartels and mafia. However, in reality, the country as a whole is far from it. Sure, there are some areas to be avoided, especially in its interior parts, but overall, it's fairly safe. The country's prominent cities harbor a large international community, with most retirees and expats opting to buy their own properties. But be aware, it is highly advised to consult a reputable realtor and hire a local lawyer when choosing to buy a particular property in Colombia. Its cities, like Medellin, Cartagena, and coastal gem of Santa Marta are ideal to buy cheap property. Median price for a mid-sized house in an upscale neighborhood starts from $110,000 to $145,000 US, while price for a 3-bedroom seafront apartment in the Magdalena department is around $65,000 US. Number 4. Latvia. This Baltic state is a full European Union member. It is also a member of the Schengen area and currently uses the Euro common currency. Despite its location in Northern Europe, Latvia does offer some of the cheapest houses and apartments in the whole of Europe. This surprisingly applies even to the capital Riga. In fact, Riga is one of the cheapest European Union capitals to buy property, together with Sofia, Bulgaria. Median price for a mid-sized house outside the city center of Riga is estimated to around $108,000 US, while 2 to 3 bedroom apartments right in the heart of the capital can be had for just under $125,000 US. Outside of Riga, prices are even lower. There is no real lower limit to this, but usually properties range between $98,000 to $127,000 US. In addition, there is a residence permit in place for those making an investment of at least 250,000 euros in real estate in the country. Number 3. Bulgaria. This Eastern European country consists of many scenic landscapes, sea and sunshine in the summer months, as well as mountains and ski slopes in the winter. If you're looking for the cheapest house prices in Europe, Bulgaria should be your first and best bet. Property prices in Bulgaria are pretty low all over the country, in the countryside, by the seaside, and even if you want to live in the capital Sofia. In fact, Sofia is one of the cheapest capitals in Europe, with price per square meters going from $1,000 to $2,000 US. A bit farther away from the center, it is not uncommon to find properties below $1,000 US per square meter. Collectively as a whole, the country's average median price for a mid-sized house is between $78,000 to $125,000 US. Moreover, Bulgaria is a great place to conduct business. It has some of the lowest income tax rates in the European Union, and getting a residence permit for that purpose is also an option. Number 2. Fiji. An archipelago of over 300 islands and islets, Fiji is nestled in the South Pacific Ocean, northeast of New Zealand and southwest of Samoa. It is celebrated for its tropical landscapes, pristine beaches, lush rainforests, and diverse marine life. It is one of the few countries in the Pacific that allows non-Fijians to own properties. There are 3 types of land in Fiji: native trust land, crown land, and freehold. Properties built on native and crown land cannot be owned by foreigners, while properties built on freehold land can be bought, sold, and owned forever by foreign nationals. However, prices have risen significantly in recent years due to high demand from Chinese and Australian investors. Nevertheless, median prices are still far lower. Sure, seafront properties sometimes can reach up to $500,000, but the local inventory is huge, and median price for a standard mid-sized house is around $90,000 to $125,000 US. Number 1. Tanzania. Located in East Africa, Tanzania, particularly the picturesque island of Zanzibar, has become a hotspot for real estate investment from overseas buyers. The island has turned into a global tourist hub, thus has attracted a diverse mix of business owners, tourists, expatriates, digital nomads, and property buyers from around the world. Furthermore, it is politically, socially, and economically stable, and its safety index is one of the best in Africa. A great influx in residential real estate can be seen on this island, with most of them being near the beach. Currently, the median home value here sets under $110,000, but this figure is expected to rise in near future as its average year-on-year appreciation rate is very high. Moreover, the government also offers numerous tax incentives to foreign nationals investing in their real estate market.